But first, I mean, we have to start with the big news, which just broke a couple hours ago. Real Salt Lake has fired head coach Mike Petke. Petke had just finished a 3-game suspension for uttering what many people consider a homophobic slur in Spanish to a referee following their July 24th loss to Tigres. Petke also reportedly wrote the slur down on a piece of paper and had it delivered to the ref. Petke was suspended by MLS for 3 games, fined $25,000, and forced to attend anger management training. But tonight, RSL owner Deloy Hansen dropped the hammer and fired Petke after 2.5 seasons. In a statement, Hansen said he holds his coaches, players, and executives to the highest standards of professionalism, and it's vital that everyone reflects the organization's core values. Freddy Juarez takes over for the rest of the season. Wes, were you shocked by this decision tonight?
I would have to backtrack because 2 weeks ago on the show I said that I thought that they would rescind that original suspension, but that was before I heard what he
actually said. Right.
And then as the suspension went on, and especially when the news broke yesterday that the owner Deloy Hansen had met with some of his fan group base and talked about it, and he said like 90% of the millennials, he said, wanted him fired, and 90% of the older people wanted to keep him, but he said he just couldn't go keep this because there's been a history. I mean, he's like 3 suspensions in his time here, and he's been a volatile coach, and as we talked about on the newscast just a little while ago, I mean, that was one of his assets, was just how fiery he was, but it was also his downfall.
Yeah, it was his undoing, and I think that's why fans loved him so much. I think it's why his players love playing for him, because he did have that passion for the game. But we live in a day and an age right now where you can't just say anything you want to the refs, and he never really got control of his emotions. Like you said, who could forget the printer incident? That was the first suspension, and then when he swore on air in an interview afterwards and was ripping the refs for VAR, got suspended for that. He just never was able to control himself. I thought he was a great soccer coach. I think he's going to get a chance to coach again. I respect his passion. I respect the fire he has for his team. He would go to war with his team if he had to. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I know the players love Freddy Juarez, but what this does to the locker room, their attitude towards management now, maybe they didn't want Petke fired because this was a Deloy Hansen decision, and if the players don't agree, I mean, that could be an issue.
Moving forward, see how it goes. And in fact, you did a party shot on it just last week about his attitude and how fun it is to watch Petke, but again, it proved to be
There's a line, and he crossed it.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. Not that you was able to do that before, but you can't, in this day and age, you can't do that. But Freddy Juarez, I think he's well liked by the players. They've responded well in the last 3 matches. I don't know if it's a function of his coaching or the fact that the team's just playing a little better right now. But yeah, 2-0-1, and including the win last night.
I'm kind of perplexed of what took so long. Like, they did the anger management. If he knew what he said right away, sure, you investigate a little bit, but why let this go on for 3 weeks and then drop the hammer like that? Maybe he wanted to talk to his corporate sponsors, fan base, see what they thought, but you would think nothing changed in these 3 weeks.
No, but maybe he just wanted to have the suspension fulfilled, and as you said, after he talked to the fans, and that news just broke yesterday that he talked to them and said that he was leaning towards maybe getting rid of him, and it happened today. And I wish Mike Petke the best. I hope he can get help, and he's worked as a broadcaster before. Maybe he can go back and do that. Maybe
I think he's going to stay in coaching. Maybe not as a head coach now for a little while, but this is now Freddy Juarez's team for the rest of the year.